beat is
and I told her today, I said the world is yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making If I Rule the World. They're not making Juice. They're not making Warner. They're not making Sky's the Limit. They're not doing it. They're not making Can I Hustle. They're not making The Evil. They're not making Pop. They're not making it. No disrespect. I'm a rapper. I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that pure dough.
It's me.
It's us. We back with another episode of Verse for Verse.
Yes,
where we like to give respect to the writers, artists, pen these great verses out here and these songs that we love to listen to every day. It's your boy Big U, along with my brothers,
James Rich.
Check out, man. Sizzle Cells in the building. You know?
We here.
Let's get into
Word.
the
Said it's us.
Word.
Let's do it.
So today, I wanted to pay homage to one of the OGs,
one of the nicest.
Yeah.
Let's
one
be
of
clear.
the best to do this thing that we all appreciate. We all rap, right? We all consider ourselves MCs, and I think this man here, straight from the borough of Brooklyn, Big Daddy Kane. Big Daddy Kane,
BK, the home of Biggie and Jay.
Of course. Was one of the original people to take the rap game from. It started out at a place where they was on some like a hood to the high, hip the woo and the he ha, and he took it from there and he brought it to like a place where he was really smooth with it and had a style. He was finessing it and kind of talking to the people in a way that I think transmitted to how.
I don't want you to glance over like the smoothness and how he up the level. Like you go back and look up. We didn't even say who we talking about yet. So let me wait. Go ahead. Say
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane.
Right. So when you think of Kane, the first thing that pops into my mind is pictures of him with movie stars.
Yeah.
Like that's what pops into my mind of like, and that's what we see nowadays, right? Like the artists nowadays, the hip hop artists, they bigger than life and they transcending race and culture.
Right.
And Big Daddy Kane was one of the first to move around like that from the street and then just take it to that whole next level.
In an era where you really had to be like that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no insurance on big gold jewelry.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think about that.
And it wasn't
really,
no fake gold jewelry.
It wasn't
That's
right.
a
It wasn't no
fact.
security.
Wasn't no rent and no
it was
bed.
really moving like that, rapping
Yep.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
And then I think when you just, let's say you younger, like even myself, like I didn't grow up with Kane, but the people that I admire, they admire Kane. You know what I mean? Like Kane was their inspiration.
Facts.
Like Jay, or you talk to Jay-Z will always talk about the influence that Kane had on him.
Fact. Speaking about Hove, back in the day, like he used to travel with Kane when Kane was performing and like warm up the crowds for him because Big Daddy Kane, like y'all said, he was larger than life and he was one of the first people that used to have like multiple shows as a rapper in the same night, multiple sold out shows, changing costumes and all of that, coming back out different clothes, and in between those changes, Jay-Z would get out. Different artists would come out and kind of warm the crowd out. Jay was one of the people.
I know we don't usually do this, but I just feel like it's necessary because I'm thinking about it. Like he was dancing, right? But he also was considered like he was one of the best lyricists at the same time. I think that's interesting because like nowadays you wouldn't put them together, right? It's like if you dancing, you're probably not a lyrical rapper or whatever, and I respect
that's your gimmick. If you dancing, he's a dancing guy.
But he was really that. Like I got the girls.
He was
Is
out
there
there
any
with
rapper that dances?
Holla at Scoop and
I
Scrap. He
mean,
was out there with
Mason
Scoop and
doing his
Scrap
little
level.
thing.
Oh, okay.
But you had MC Hammer, right? And we see how we talk about Hammer.
Shout to Hammer though.
You know, but that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, I imagine it's a deeper conversation we can have another time, but I just think it's interesting that he was respected in that realm. Got the girls, I dance, and I'll bar you to death. You can't rap as good as me.
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
Like, whatever, I'm
Everything.
flyer than you. Like,
Right.
whatever you want to do.
I feel like he embodied MCing at that time. Like what you had, the characteristics. If you made a list and you went down and checked like believability, boom, like originality, I think was important too at that time. So he wanted to sound different and do something different.
And I think that's why I'm saying it, because I feel like that's what we're missing now. It's like the reality of it. Like, are you really that guy or not?
Right.
Like, are you really? Yeah, you could rap some bars, but are you really that?
Right.
He was running around with Madonna.
Yeah, like, are you? I mean, are you really rolling with Madonna?
He was
different.
He was doing
it's different. You know what I mean? It's different.
So let's get to these bars, because that's what
what's the song?
bars.
What's the song we doing?
So this is verse 2. He starts out
Verse 2 of
of Ain't No Half-Steppin'.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got
Big Daddy Kane. So he starts out, my rhymes are so dopin', the rappers be hoping to sound like me. So soon I have to open a school of MCing for those who want to be in my field in court. But then again, on second thought, to have MCs coming out sounding so similar is quite confusing for you to remember the originator. And boy, do I hate a perpetrator. But I'm much greater. Let's digest. Yeah, let's digest.
He hates the perpetrator.
Let's digest it. Let's digest that.
Sheesh.
He hates a perpetrator. That just stuck out to me off the rip.
To me
but
too.
I think it just goes back to like, that's the vibe I'm in. It's like, in my life, I've always, obviously I was raised, you know, you're 9 years older than me. I was raised with a different type of, you know, understanding of things. And that's important, being original. You know what I'm saying? Being who you say you are, right? And I think like he's saying it right there. Like, it's not cool to be to fake. It's not cool to fake, bro. I'm not jacking it.
He's much greater.
He's much greater.
You know, outside of the lyrics, I really like how, you know what I mean, in these days of hip hop, how he was putting these sentences together. You know what I'm saying? Like this line, he said, it's quite confusing for you to remember the. Saying like ending it on
he changed the pattern.
He ended it with the to continue the bar. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's a beautiful thing, because it was hard stops before him. It was like,
word,
I'm the man. Yes, you can. Dirty Dan. You know what I'm saying? So to really end a bar like that is, you know what I mean? With the next sentence beginning at the end of the bar. Change the game.
Change the game, mother effing game.
And then he goes, but I'm much greater. The best, oh yes, I guess, suggest the rest should fest, don't mess or test your highness. Unless you just address with best finesse and bless the paragraphs. I manifest.
He's cursing at us.
He's going crazy.
He's wailing.
And this is in like 88 or something like that. Like, this is back in 80 something that he's
the syllable control on this.
Crazy.
The best.
Wait
a minute. Let's get to it.
I was gonna say, and not only does it sound fire though, but he's really saying
but
it like he's just
but look, it's the best. Oh yes. I guessed. Suggest the rest should fest, don't mess or test. Like,
don't mess or test.
Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Unless you just addressed with best finesse.
So he's almost saying, listen, don't mess with me. Don't test with me.
Don't even talk about
what
I'm doing.
Unless
you want to approach
with the best finesse. You better
really be correct.
You better be correct. If you about to try to test this.
You can't be one correct. You got to be two correct.
Oh, you wasting your time, brother.
It's over.
You wasting your time, brother.
Oh, Kane is that guy, man.
So he goes, rap prime minister, someplace sinister, non-stop in the groove until when it's the climax, while I max, relax and chill, have a break from a take of me acting ill. Brain cells are lit, ideas start to hit. Next, the formation of words that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit, and when my pen hits the paper, oh shit. Like, he to me, he's giving a whole breakdown of how he's putting together
writing
this
process.
Yeah, he's giving you, I'm not just throwing cat in the hat with a bat with a rat together. I'm up here putting together some marvelous lyrical, like a smorgasbord of words.
First of all, he said his brain cells are lit. I don't even think lit was what people were saying.
He was just saying that his synapses were
firing off.
Neurons,
electrons, protons.
And again, I can't neglect the
patterns.
The patterns in this thing. You know what I'm saying? The multi-syllables this guy is. He's like, wildin'. Rap prime minister. Some say sinister.
Like, he could rap right now with whoever
this
niggas
is what
think
I was
is
saying. I was just saying this
whoever you
want to.
And
I feel like he bridged.
It's funny because
one of the bridges.
Listening to this song, I'm not gonna hold you. I think Common raps like this today.
Yeah, and I don't think he does it as, I don't want to say that because I love Common. He's one of my favorites.
No, what are you saying? No, you don't think he does it as well as Big Daddy Kane was doing it in the 80s?
Like.
So you're saying that Common at his prime isn't fucking with Big Daddy?
That's not what I'm saying. See, that's what I don't want to say.
Okay.
But no, you're right though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
because he's one of
when it comes to the lyrical, spiritual, scoobity doobity,
yeah.
Kane is like, he's upper echelon. Common don't do scoobity. He can, but that's not his thing. It's not scoobity doobity.
Got you.
I'm thinking more on the lines of like an Eminem.
You think Kane is more technical than
He's
Common?
more
Is what
like,
you're saying?
exactly. Common is
Okay.
more like potent with the words,
Smooth.
poetry,
Got
that
you.
type of
Okay.
shit.
I agree. I feel like when you listen to a Kane verse, every line he wrote it to land a certain way.
Yes.
Like, I feel like when Common is rhyming, and this is just for comparison's sake, he's trying to get a message out
Yes,
there, but
he's
he's
trying
not
to say
making
something.
sure that every word is going to fall in the track of this flow.
Yes.
Like
To that
Kane is
groove.
stopping on one couplet, jumping to the next joint.
Got
He's like
you.
double
The
dutching.
just
I see what you're saying.
that's
F-step,
different,
yeah.
and you kind of did it how you was delivering to it, but this is a high BPM song. This is a fast record. He's not rapping this slowly.
Right.
He's saying this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So that plays a part in it too. Like,
Even reading it, trying to read
Yes.
it and give it a good
And when
energy,
you-
it's like tough.
When you hear the song, like these syllables are landing on the drums
you're like
too.
this. You're dancing.
Like it's an entire instrument.
Yes.
Like the way he delivers it, you could dance to just the cadence alone. Like
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a
So
fact.
it's incredible. It's incredible.
Incredible. That's the perfect word
incredible.
to use.
It's
Incredible.
incredible.
All-ish. I stop and stand strong over MCs and devour with the power of Hercules or Samson. But I go further in length because you could scout my cameo and I still have strength. And no, that's not a myth. And if you try to riff or get with the man with the given gift of gab, your vocab, I only ignore. Be sleeping on your rhymes till I start to snore. You can't awake me or even make me fear your son, cause you can't do me none. So think about it if you're trying to go. When you want to step to me, I think you should know that ain't no half-steppin'.
Yo,
just-
like,
you know what I think of when I hear this? Right? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like an elevated version of Kid in House Party. Right?
But that was probably the inspiration.
That was probably
That was the inspiration.
Like this was the hottest rapper.
That was the inspiration.
So it's like, let's try to
and who
rap
knows? Kane
like him.
Kane might have credits on that. We need to check that out.
You're very
We
right.
need to check that out.
Nah, he did write a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and it's crazy because this song sounds like it's directed towards some particular. Like,
Yeah, this is MC.
like-
It's
I
rapping at
think
his
it was that
best.
time he was letting it be
He's out
known.
there
All I hear
Yo.
is because Kid spells backwards describes your best. You know what I mean? That's what I hear.
Look, 'cause I just want to ask a question now, and first I want to just say that I might be coming from a place of ignorance.
Yes.
So I just need some clarity.
Samson?
Maybe it's
Nothing wrong with ignorance.
I want to know what Samson is. I don't know what that is.
Samson is the guy from the Bible.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
he was holding the
Samson
world.
is
Samson
Delilah.
and Delilah. Yeah,
You know, he
Samson
ripped the
Delilah,
lion.
I've heard
you
that,
know
but I don't know
I'm
what that
saying?
is. Okay.
Yeah. So I get that part. It's the line right
and
after that.
his power was in his hair. So that's why he said you could scout my cameo to flat top.
I
and
was
still
like, why
have
he
strength.
said scout?
He's a
That's-
He's going.
He's a
That's you was
monster.
going.
That was the line that I was getting to.
Go ahead.
He's
I'm
a
sorry.
monster.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because you could
just
scout
jumped on
my
the jump.
cameo,
Yeah,
and I'll still have strength.
What?
What is a cameo though?
flat top.
A cameo is
Yes,
a flat
'cause
top.
Cameo, I know that.
That's what I was
Cameo.
asking.
Remember the cameo? Yeah,
That's
yeah, the
what-
box.
that's what I
Did
was
you see-
saying.
Did you see them? Did you see those layers on
Yo,
layers?
he's
Back
wild.
That's why I was
ladies?
saying part of my ignorance
So,
because I really wanted this whole bar to make so much sense
Yo,
because now that part is complete, he was wild.
As soon as
the
I said
power
what he
with the
said,
power of Hercules
I said he's
or
wild.
Samson.
And
But I
Hercules
go
and Samson
further
is
than left.
kind of like
It's
the same
strongest-
person.
yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
the
saying?
strongest.
I
Ain't
didn't
nobody
know. I
stronger
didn't know
than
no
them.
Samson was. I know
Yeah.
Hercules.
Yeah.
Now you
Oh
explain.
my God.
And then when you added
He go
his
further than
you
length.
said his power was in his hair.
Yeah.
So if
You could
he
cut his hair up
scalped
and it don't
him,
even matter. Yep. So you
Power
can scout my
of
cameo when I still have
Hercules
strength.
or Samson, but I go further in length.
What?
That's wild.
Further
Crazy.
in length
He's-
because the
his
hair
hair-
was long.
And you can scalp his cameo and he
Still have strength. No.
So he's because when they cut Samson's hair, he
He was
done.
finished. Nah, he was
Word?
finished. Yeah,
He was
nah,
done.
still-
His power was
Samson
in
and
his
Delilah,
hair.
The woman.
I don't know the
She
story.
cut
The
his
woman
hair.
cut his
She
hair.
betrayed
You know
him.
how they be doing
You know
it?
how they violate.
Yeah. He was wild strong. He was
They know how to get
invincible.
you.
Yeah, invincible.
She gave
Hair
him
was-
that thing,
took
put
his
him to
power
sleep.
away.
Cut his
Cut his
joint,
hair.
and that was
And that
done.
goes deeper because there's a lot of stories. We getting off subject, but women do stuff like that. like
Real
putting
life.
nair in niggas' hair and shit like that.
yeah.
I watched this show and a woman was talking about that a guy cheating on her. She
Yeah.
put nair in his hair, cut his
Wow.
hair off.
They will put near in the hair of your spirit.
Damn, son.
Avoid that.
All right, so that was your favorite part was the cameo.
Oh
Boom.
man. I mean, I
We'll
love
get to the
I-
favorite parts.
Yeah, I think I love that bar. I think out of everything, I think that was one of the most like schemy
that was
kind of
powerful.
bars.
Yeah,
you know what
that
I'm
was
saying? It's like you got Hercules Samson further in length.
Yeah.
You could scalp my cameo and I still have
had
it's just
fire.
so much going
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
and it's so concise. You know what I'm saying? That's probably like my favorite part of that, how he broke that down.
You know how crazy it is that you were going to ask about the line.
And
As
you were
I didn't
going to say-
understand Samson, he explained Samson and then added with the hair length,
Yeah.
and it just took that bar to a whole new
level for it.
So y'all both
bro.
rocking with
And I
the-
was everywhere until I got the cameo.
Yeah.
That's
And
why I was like,
understood
part of
I
my
got
ignorance.
Cameo.
I
I know
you
cameo.
needed some old head bar translation.
Yeah, like
Yes. Oh, yo,
that's what I'm
this is
here
gonna
for.
be a whole
That's what
new
I'm here
segment,
for.
by the way. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
old head bar
you gotta
translation.
translate that.
This
Old
is
head bar
necessary.
translation.
I needed
Yeah,
that,
we're gonna
yeah.
come with some old
This is
head bars.
necessary.
Because I
translation,
wasn't
y'all.
there.
We need to do this once a month, at least.
Old head
Because,
bar translation.
Prior to the 90s rap.
I'm not gonna hold you. The scalp a nigga cameo was kind of
I was
wild.
like, what's he
crazy.
talking about? I was
That's
confused.
wild.
Was
That's
confused.
wild.
my cameo.
But that's not my favorite ball. My favorite ball,
what's
because
your
I'm a simple
favorite?
nigga. I'm a Jeezy fan. I like that the nigga said,
I'm a Jeezy
I'm a Jeezy fan, because Jeezy know how to say some simple shit,
get it
and
to
it
you.
just, my boy says, brain cells are lit. Ideas start to
I gotta
hit.
pick
Next
something else
information,
to
the
do.
words
Yeah,
that fit. At the table I sit, making it legit. And when my pen hit the paper, oh shit.
That
You
shit
didn't have to
was fire.
explain it.
Son.
The
You-
shit tells you what happens.
Go again.
When my pen hit that paper, oh shit. I can picture that. I'm in a club like, like I love that. That was crazy.
Oh, shit.
That was
And
crazy.
my favorite joint is the run. The best, oh yes, I guess, suggest the
yes,
rest. Your
nuts.
flesh don't mess or test your highness unless you just address with best finesse and bless the paragraph. That's my that run right there.
Mayhem.
That run
Melee.
Right there is my joint.
Melee.
Kane was wilding.
That's finesse.
Kane was wilding on
Bugging.
there. He was
Ain't
wilding.
no, and the hook says, ain't no half. He's showing you, it's no half. I don't play around with this.
Do
no
you
half-
guys,
playing around
feel
with
like?
this.
Do you guys feel like these days MCs approach rapping with that same mindset that when they go to rap, there's no half stepping when they get in
all.
there?
There's a few, but it's
I
not
don't
the
think
For the
norm.
most part, nah.
No, it's
I
not the
think
norm.
because I don't think skill is what sells anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's so many other things to promote a record now that you don't have to
Yes.
really be skillful.
And I'm glad how you said that, because it's not saying that it's wrong, right?
No,
it's
it's
just
not
other
wrong.
ways
Right.
to sell it.
And when I say skillful, I don't mean
Yeah.
like these people don't have like musicality
Yes,
or
yes.
some kind of musical ability. I mean in
This
you
is
know,
one
like
type
technically
style, yeah.
skillful, like what people who like lyrics and structure consider skillful. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's a criteria these days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
I
niggas don't
agree
even have
with
to
that.
abide by those rules.
And it's nothing wrong with that. It's kind of like with sports. Like we play ball. You might have somebody that makes money by making videos doing trick shots.
Yeah.
And they might not be
Right.
the best basketball player.
Right.
They're not gonna make the league or
But they
whatever.
have
but
a
if that's
skill
how
set.
there you go. If that's
Right.
how
Yeah.
they make their money, you know,
And,
you can't hate on it.
it makes me think about, like, you know, and whenever like DJ Scratch is in town and stuff, I go to his parties. He do a lot of old school type hip hop parties, and the thing that I realize is the greats like this, they rock. Like,
Yeah.
it rocks. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter the age of the person in this party. You could be 19, 30, 50,
Yeah.
60. These records are tearing the spot up, bro.
I feel like that was the whole idea. They were making these records. Like if you listen to the lyrics on some of the songs, the Big Daddy Kane's older song, a lot of these rappers, they were really talking about this and that. I rock the party. Like
Yeah.
they was
Yeah,
really.
that's what they was
like,
there
they
to
talking about
turn
the
it
Kid
up.
and Play
That's where it
joint. You talking
started.
about that.
Yeah.
They there to
That's
get
where it
people
started.
moving,
Turn
get
it
people dancing.
up.
They making up dances. They
Yeah.
want to take call and response or something like that. Where
They
now
here to turn up.
somebody
And
might be
on a
sitting somewhere.
and on a lyrical part, I'm here to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Like,
And
what's
this,
up?
And this is what it is, right? I think we transition into this space now where it's like everybody's so antisocial and emo. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, yeah, it was like, don't mess with me, but they were very for the people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you love me, I love you. I have love for you. But if you think you could test, I suggest you bring your best to this.
Bring your best and manifest.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
even the little back and forth, the jousts were all in jest and good fun. It wasn't like all.
It was all in good
back in the days,
competition.
like you say, we're doing battle. Yeah, he might say that you're hot net. Somebody else might be like, they had the Bridges Over versus South Bronx versus this, and it was always love between them.
So you say no one was even really gonna scalp his cameo?
First of all, they couldn't. He's Big Daddy Kane.
He's that guy.
He's Big Daddy Kane.
He's that guy.
Word.
He's not just bull. It's not bull crap.
He's not just talking.
He knows what he's talking about.
But he wasn't
talking
worried
the
about it though,
At all.
because he would still have strength.
I mean,
No,
and
this is
I
amazing.
think even the idea of like like people say still sharp and still, like that's what it was.
Facts.
It was like, I recognize you as talented and great at what you do. So I'm challenging you. I'm trying to get as good as you.
He telling you, ain't no half-stepping.
Yeah, exactly. Don't come
If
over
you
here
gonna do
with-
this,
Don't come
over
for
here
play.
slacking. Ain't no half-stepping.
You had said something earlier about the dancing, right? And
Yeah.
I think it's important that we put it in like the context of the time too,
Yes.
right? Like before niggas had this outlet, like all them niggas was really dancing. Like that was a part of the fabric of it. You know what I'm
of the
saying?
expression.
The like in its entirety,
Facts.
right?
Yeah.
It was
I'm trying to remember what they call, maybe like the tenets or whatever, like hip hop.
Yeah,
Right.
hip-hop,
You
yeah, it's
got
a part
break
of it.
dancing,
Yes.
MCing, DJing,
Right.
like
Yes.
b-boying. That's
Right.
a part of it.
Right.
That was one of the original elements of hip hop.
Without getting too deep, but I feel like this is what we're here for, is to say I think it's deliberate why they've taken that part out of it.
Absolutely.
That's our joy, that's our expression, that's who we are.
Absolutely.
And they, whoever they are, cannot
they
duplicate
can't
it.
do it like us.
So yeah.
Right. So do you think like Soulja Boy is like a true essence
Of course
hip
he
hop?
is.
Because when he
Which-
came out,
He
had
made
this-
his own
Why
dance up.
you think he's still relevant?
Yeah,
No,
I know what you're saying. I'm
Yeah.
going with it. Like it's obvious
fact.
what
Right.
he represents to the
Culture.
culture.
Regardless of
Yes.
how
He
people
is-
want to try to,
He's ingrained in the fabric.
Obvious.
Exactly.
It's
He's
obvious.
definitely an outlier.
Hopped about the bed
Forever.
Turn
My
my swag
swag
on. Take a look in the mirror. Say what's
Listen,
up.
only-
We might have to do that.
Only at
Son,
verse by verse you can get a Big Daddy Kane and a
And
Soulja
Son.
Boy. And make it make sense.
Son, it always makes sense.
This is
Do
a
you
certified
think he was
hood
half-stepping
classic.
anytime that he stepped up to
Soulja
that
Boy
stage?
never has
Never
half-stepped,
half-stepped.
son. He
Never
never
half-stepped.
Never.
That
800%
might
every
actually be his
time.
Never
superpower.
half-stepped.
That might be his
800%
superpower. Like Ray
every
J.
time.
They don't play around.
No, yeah.
800%.
They don't play around.
1000%.
Yeah, man.
Every
But
time.
this is verse for verse.
Word, verse for verse. Yo, thanks for
Yo,
hanging
shout
out
out
with
to
us.
Handsome High.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
missed,
And
but
some
you're not
chillin'.
really that missed.
Oh, he's missing here today. Cut the goddamn
It's
slack.
us.
It's
Nah,
us.
man. Like, share, subscribe. Check us out. We a holla, verse
Yeah.
for verse.
Deuces.
Love.
Hop up out
Hey.
of it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. You get that pure dough.